Well, my father bought this land in 1973, planted our first grapes in 74, and opened the winery in 1980. I was always peripherally involved growing up. I helped plant the vineyards as a teenager. Obviously, if you have kids and you're planting a vineyard, they're the easiest source of inexpensive labor. So I got to spend a lot of time out here. When you're 14 years old and your dad says, "Hey, if you want to come out and work, you can drive the tractor," well, you can do that. So my dad is 84 years old, and he still, comes to work every day, and I don't see that stopping. He's totally involved with everything we do here. As far as winemaking, obviously I make the wines these days, but my father's still there, tasting the wine out of tanks. I actually asked him 2 years ago. I was a little frustrated. I said, "Dad, you can stay home. I've got this. There's no reason for you to be here every day. It's harvest. I love this. I want to be here." So, 8 o'clock he's here when we're harvesting grapes, and doesn't miss a day if he can help it. So, this is his passion. This is his life's work, and I think he's proud of what I've done since I've taken over as winemaker. Southern California actually has a real long history of winemaking. We aren't pioneers here. Actually, the wine industry in Southern California started in LA and San Diego. Actually, winemaking in California started down here. So there's a long history of making wine here. I don't think there's competition in the wine business when people complement one another. I think we do that in Temecula. We complement one another. People come out here and they can get a full experience. If they knew everything else that Southern California has to offer, be it San Diego or Via Guadalupe, it's truly a wine destination. Southern California can be a true wine destination where people would plan their week's vacation and their wine buying, and the diversity of wines makes that so inviting. I think we really need to cultivate that. I think we complement what's going on in San Diego, and we complement what's going on definitely in Baja. I think people that come here that are tasting wine, I think they should open your mind. Come here to look for something different. Let the people in the tasting room introduce you to something you've never heard of. We've got 100% more Vedra in our tasting room. Where do you find that? We've typically got Barbera. We've got wines that you're not going to find anywhere. Heck, John at South Coast has a sparkling Touriga Nacional. I mean, you just don't find these kind of wines elsewhere. So broaden your mind and taste the wines from here that are maybe you've never even heard of before.